Joe Random, getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, Joe Random.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Man, that pitch was tattooed. 108 miles per hour of exit velocity, and that's usually going to get you a knock. Jarvis checks over to first and back safely. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a rocket. It's back. This one's gone. Flexes the power with that swing. Bases are empty with 2 away. The batter now, Rylan Bannon. Swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. The throw in. Safe at second. All over that one. I'm sure he's happy with that. 1 out with a runner at second.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe Random.
Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Circling the bases. 4th home run of the series. It's 4-2. A very efficient homer in this spot. Got a juicy offering on the first pitch and didn't miss. He should be smiling big after that homer, and why not? With that one up in the air, it was in doubt. 2 away here, nobody on. Colin Houck, the next to hit. Line drive. That's a hit.
Now batting, right fielder,
Random, only 18 years old, and he's been red hot at the plate lately. 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Fly ball to right field and deep. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Colin Houck. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runners around second. Now the tag at third, and they get the out. And now, Joe Random. He's already homered in this ballgame. He swings and fouls one off. 1-run game, 1 on and 1 out. Base hit. They fire it in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Next up, Cody Clemens. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. 1-2 offering. Grounder might be 2. Bannon. Feed to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
Our final lineup. First for the victorious Binghamton Double Play. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base.
1 down. And now the right fielder, Joe Random. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. There's a strike at the knees. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball. Not even close there. 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Runner at first, 1 away. Fly ball out to right. Makes the grab on the run. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colin Howard. Slice to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. In there safely. One out and the base is empty. That one fouled off. Out in front and foul to the left side. That changeup was right in his wheelhouse and he tagged it, but too far out in front to keep it fair. And now 1-2. He fell behind 0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. Swings through it, and that's a K. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the catcher, number 95. Fly ball to right. Dives, but it ticks off the glove. Base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Two outs, base is empty. Pretty far inside and gets out of the way. Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? And a high fly out to center. And that's that. Nobody on with one out. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder. 1-2, here's the pitch. In the air, out to right. Oh my goodness, what a catch he just made. He did a nice job. One out and the bases are empty. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Random. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Just missed. On the ground to third, Bannon. 2 up, 2 down. First and second, 1 away. Next up, the designated hitter. The 0-1. And that one finds its way through. Coming to the plate. The throw home. And he's got no chance. He's out. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
Fans are
And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. This game will feature Double-A baseball. Man on at first. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Random. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Missed inside with the curveball. That front door curveball backed up a bit on the pitcher, and he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. Now this is lifted to center. The center fielder settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. To the top of the order we go. The left fielder will hit next.
Brandon Loveridge.
The other way. And there's a hit. Around first and digging for second. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Midway through the... One out, runners at first and second.
The right fielder, Joe Random.
It just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, late cut there. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And a curve misses outside. That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. Here comes the 2-2 offer. And another ball. This one deep in the air to left. Drop step, heads back on it. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second. Moves up to third, now 2 away. Go ahead run on base. The center fielder, the next to hit. Line, and that's a base knock. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. 2 outs and runners at first and second. The third baseman digs in now. Swing and a rocket. That's back. Gone. It just got out of here. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Next pitch is outside. The fightin' Phils, down by 4 runs. Bottom half of the 5th. Gets the call. Can't connect on the curveball. He strikes out. 3 up, 3 down. And here at the plate, the center fielder, number 78. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runners around second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 down. Joe Random now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Liner to right. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 outs and a runner at first. The second baseman will hit next. There goes the runner. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Throw into third. He's in there. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. This is the kind of game you want to flush and move past as quickly as you can.
First for the victorious Patriots, 6 runs on 13.
2 away here, nobody on. Next up, Joe Random. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, batter went around. And the count 1-2. And that's outside. 2-2 now. In the air, out towards right center. And that's the end of the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the first baseman, number 14. Line drive for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough. Got it. Now up the shortstop, number 69. And 1-2. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here's the throw. And he's out easily. Nobody out and a runner at first. And that's off the inside edge. The fighting fills with a 0 in the hit column so far. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. Out into left center, line drive for a base hit. Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Across is the runner from first, and they've cut it to a 2-run deficit. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream, a pitcher's nightmare. Hot shot to third. Zips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So with a runner at second and 1 away, here's the center fielder, Jake Cave. And now the 1-2. Lifted down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. In there. A run comes in on the play. Nice job of 2. Random measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he's been dangerous lately. 6 homers over his last 10 games. Grounder to the left side, and it goes just foul.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch. Hey, let it rip.
And misses inside. Got it. 1 gone. 2 away and a runner at first. The batter now, Joe Random. 1 for 3. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. An absolutely titanic shot. It's 6-3. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. We're back here at the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, number 77. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Fly ball, right field. Fair ball! Round first and heading for second. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. That's a leadoff triple.
Now back, second baseman, Caleb Durbin.
The center fielder, the next to hit. With the tying run at the dish, here in the top half of the seventh. In the air to the right. Base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe. He scores, and it's a one-run game. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the center fielder, number 78. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swings and flares it, and that's a fair ball. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will. One down. The third baseman getting ready to hit. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to right center. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging from third. Here's the relay to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game. That's definitely a productive at bat with the sac fly tying this one up. Now they need to find a way to take the lead. Random swings through it for strike one.
Strike.
Grounder left side, and it's just foul. That was close.
One ball, two strikes.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down. One out and two on. The second baseman now at the plate. And there's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Patriots, 9 runs on 15 hits. One error, they left an even 20 runners on base.
Man at first with one gone. Joe Random digs in now. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Random making the start in right, batting third today, and he's been touching home plate a lot lately, scoring 10 times in the last 10 games. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. Runner at first, one away. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a high fly out to center. Long run. Makes the catch. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the right fielder. Swing and a drive. That one hops the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And that's a double. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Man, that ball was smoked 107 miles per hour off the bat. Clearly doing something right at the plate. Now they've got... That's ripped. Base hit. Coming home. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out. It doesn't come much closer than...
One time, right now. Here we go.
Change up on the corner, and that's a strike. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. The next offering misses. One ball, one strike. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. And that's ball two. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. You can see how he trusts the hands. He stayed back so long on that breaking ball, even a tiny bit too long to keep it fair. But he still managed to hammer that pitch. Pretty impressive. The left fielder under it. Makes the catch, inning over. We're back here at the ballpark. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the second baseman, number 11. Now a fly ball to right center. Grabs it on the run. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball. One strike.
Next one misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Just waving at that one.
One ball. Two strike.
That just misses. And it's 2-2. That's a pitch that could have gone either way. Good job by the pitcher to accept the plate umpire's call politely. That may pay off for him down the line. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Random, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing lifted to left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bases empty, 1 away. Here's the catcher. Line drive, that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
1 away and a runner at first. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop. Slides, but can't come up with it. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Pressure packed at bat and some fantastic work at the dish to come through. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. So digging in, Joe Random.
Batting third, the right fielder, Joe Random.
And that one fouled off. Random measures 6'2", 210 pounds. He's been racking up a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Gets him swinging. And inning it. 1 out and 2 on. And here's the catcher. 1-2 offering. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw to third. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there. Home run. A towering blast. Line drive, and it's up. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit. With the go-ahead run at third. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. That time.
2 balls, no strike.
Ground ball up the middle. And a base hit right there. One runs in, another comes in to score, and it's 6-4. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. On the ground, right side, Burt. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So one out and the bases are empty. Here's the catcher. Lifted in the air, right field. Into the dive. Got it! That's an absolute great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
For the plate, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
Joe Random getting ready to hit. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Random making the start in right, batting third today. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. 2 outs, bases empty. This one lifted to center field. Familia should have this one. Handles this one, no problem, and that'll end the inning. Nobody on and 2 outs. The right fielder now at the plate. Here's the 2-2. Soft contact in the air, and it stays fair. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here comes the throw, and he's there with a double. Not a rocket off the bat, but doesn't always happen.
Leading up for the fighting field, the right fielder, Joe Random.
Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. Right through there for the strikeout. One gone leading off the 4th. Top of the 6th, now it's the second baseman, number 11. And the 1-1. This one is labeled. It's back there. And it's gone! Home run! It just clears the wall. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Out on the mound, he knows he needs a strikeout or a double play ball to give him a chance to escape this jam. And it's even up. Nice eye right there. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches. You could see some runs coming. 2-2, here's the pitch. That one missed. Just a weak fly ball this time. Makes the grab on the run. There's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Random. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Just missed. Rips this one to short. Tosses to first. One gone in the bottom of the 8th. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
Fans are finalized. Three runners.
Runner at first. The second baseman digs in now. 0-2, and the delivery. Right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runners around second. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. Nobody out. First and second here. Christopher Familia, the next to hit. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lined into right. And it gets down for a base hit. Coming around third. Not close. He comes across to score. That's 3 hits in a row. And now the right fielder, Joe Random. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. Cut on and missed. And that is strike 1. Random batting third today, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Struck him out looking. So they go quiet. Runner at second, 2 down.
Come on now, big fella.
First pitch misses, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
2-0.
Tying run in scoring position here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. Everything got going a little too early there. Swing and a drive deep left field. Pretty far back there. And that is a home run. Up to 3 home runs in the series. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Now at the dish, the right fielder. Hit in the air, right field. And it drops in. That may wind up being a pivotal at bat in this.
Let her fly, let her fly.
That's ripped toward center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Man on at first, Joe Random, getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this ball game. And a curve drops in for a strike. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's going to be long gone. It's another long. Random really stood out in this win. Lasted a pair of homers. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver.
1 error. They lay left.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. One gone, runner at first. Random, getting ready to hit. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swinging a high fly ball out to left. Got it, and there's two away. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have... The first baseman now at the plate. 0-2, here's the pitch. Line drive for a base hit. Runner around third. The throw in. The tag out. That's about as good as it gets from the outfield there. An absolute laser to home. Right on the money for the out. Next level stuff.
The right field, Joe Random.
First pitch, not close.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Puts his hand up and asks for time at the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Fly ball out to right. On the way over. And there's one away.
The batter.
Bases empty, one away. And the batter will be the shortstop. On a line for a base hit. So one on now with one away. With the tying run at the dish.
Okay, John, right here, one time.
That's in for a strike. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. That one hammered but pulled foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Cranked out to right center, ranging back. Got it. Runner tags and will move up to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. So two down. The center fielder will hit next. 1-2 pitch. Now a flare into the outfield. And that's a fair ball. He turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. In there safely. That's a great example of his top end. Runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Random. 0 for 3. He's flown out 3 times. First pitch, swings and misses. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. That one close, ruled a ball.
One ball, one strike.
One pitch, fouled away. One, two now. Grounder to third. Should be trouble here. Around second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. The tag, and that is out number 3. Hitting over. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teel. Hit hard, that gets through. Speed runner turns at second. The throw to third. And he's out. Random with a solid contribution, even in the loss. Just one hit in 5 at-bats. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. Joe Random, the next to hit.
The right fielder, Joe Random.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Out. Relay to first, double play. 2 outs, bases empty. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. Trying to get him chasing on the changeup. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a
1
strike.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a K. They go down 1. Nobody on and 2 outs. And here's the first baseman. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Round first and heading for second. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double. On that play, he really came through with a hustle. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The pitcher has to see the hitter getting aggressive on the high stuff. Maybe throw one even higher and induce a chase. Line drive. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Nobody out, first and second here. And now the right fielder, Joe Random. This one in the air to right. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second. Moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't